Hey, welcome to my channel, My Life as a Motherless Son. Thank y'all for being here. I like to talk about things that went on because maybe this might help someone else. So if you like the content, please like, subscribe to the channel, share the video. But I was going to give you another situation of childhood trauma that you may not recognize it. You may be doing basically your child or somebody else's child may be going through this, and you may not necessarily recognize it because you haven't been through it. But I'm gonna give you an example. Children grow up all the time in bad situations, in bad homes, in bad environments, and nobody really thinks about it. Nobody really listens to their child because the child has a hard time communicating what they feel and what they think to adults because they just don't have the vocabulary to do it. That's just the way it is. And sometimes as an adult, you're going to have to be able to read that and understand what that child is going through. I'll give you a scenario. When my mother had died when I was a kid, my dad like I said, my dad wasn't there at that time. He wasn't around. And it was hard, man, going into these different people, I would say foster parents' homes, not knowing them at all. The first time I meet them is the day that I'm going to stay with them. It wasn't no warming up period. It wasn't none of that. It was just, for what I remember, I was just in there, me and my sister, right? So we get there, and it just didn't feel right. Even no matter if people may say, well, things were okay, they treated you like this and like that, everything was good, but that's not how I felt. It don't matter what's going on to a certain extent, but I didn't feel like I was being treated right. And the reason why I felt that way was because these are not my family members. When people do something to you that's not your family members, it has a different type of effect on you than when it's coming from your family. You get what I'm saying? When your actual family that you know. Like if your father, your mother, or somebody like that gave you a whooping or got you in line, it didn't hurt as bad as it did with a stranger that you don't even know is doing that to you, right? Excuse me. So those are some things you got to keep in consideration when dealing with children in these environments. And no one came to see me when I was there. I had no family members come and see me. I don't know if they tried. I don't know what happened, but no one came to see me except one time my uncle came to see me. And he came to see me. And I remember it was all in the living room. And it wasn't like I had time to be around one-on-one. It was just, the foster parents I was living with had to be in there too. They all sitting in there. We all sitting in there. I was talking to my uncle. And it was something I wanted to say to him. But I couldn't say what I wanted to say because I couldn't get no space because these people right there hovering over everything that's going on. So what I ended up doing, it hurt me so bad. I got up, I walked away, and I went in the bathroom and I cried, man, because I was like, dang, I want to leave with him and I want to tell him something, but I can't. But I couldn't show that I was in pain right then because I knew what would happen. So I had to hold that in. I held it in. I went in the bathroom, I cried, wiped my face. I tried to come back, look like I was good, but I'm sure they could see that I had been crying, and wasn't that he could really do for me. It was just a rough situation. And when he left, that was it, man. I didn't feel like I would ever be connected to my family ever again. Being in that environment, and I hated it there every second. I hated it, man. And so when you see children going through this, man, make sure you watch out for these children, and don't keep them. If you are one of the people that's going to be a foster parent, don't keep these children away from their family, man. Let their family come in and see these children. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to hide, man. Remember that, okay? So take care of these children, treat them right, and they'll be all right. But don't keep them from their family members because you never know what that's doing to them inside and what it make them turn out to be as an adult. All right, that's what I'm going to say that right now to bring some awareness to some of these things that be going on with these kids out here that nobody's paying attention to. We got to start paying attention to taking care of these children. If you notice something like that, do something about it. And if you're the one who's a foster parent, make sure you're doing what's right and allowing that child to see his family. All right, I'm gonna end this video with that. Y'all take care. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Take care till next time. Childhood trauma.